Hey guys, welcome back to Deku Tarot. We're going to be doing the daily tarot reading for Wednesday, September 25th of 2019. The sun is in Libra, the moon will be in Leo today. So let's see what's going on. We're in Libra season. Definitely have been feeling that shift from Virgo into Libra. I'm going to be working on the October readings actually starting today, so expect those to be coming out. And if you want to check out daily oracle or daily readings, got them over on my Instagram as well. And as always, if you want to book a private reading with me, all the information is in the description box right below this video. So guys, let's see how today is playing out. I actually want to start off with an oracle. I'm going to start off with a Halloween oracle, switch it up. I just have a feeling to use this right now. So let's do this. All right, daily energies for today. Okay, wow. All right, so we're feeling pretty intense. The underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So let's do a little read on this. I love this card. It's very Scorpio. Got the pomegranates, which if you know a lot about mythology, what's her name? Is it Persephone? I believe so. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But she is lured into the underworld, and Hades gives her the pomegranate, and if she eats, then she cannot leave. So it's very much, again, where all things begin again. Her new life begins, and then she's stuck down there and only allowed to go up once a year. So I love this card for so many reasons, but it always makes me think of that when I look at it with the pomegranate and the death card, and well, the skull, not the death card. But it does remind you a bit of the death card and Scorpio energy, right? So let's see. Should the underworld card be present in your reading, you are being asked to consider what exactly you have to do to transform your life into something you find easier or more authentic to you. This may involve changing course. It may involve trials and tests. Keep moving. Whilst things may fall away and your life may appear bare for a time, this is temporary. Space is being made, oh my gosh. Space is being made into which you can create the new. Just choking on myself there. This is a day of definite transformation, trials and tests, needing to keep moving because things you might feel very suspended in an energy where you don't really know where this is all going, what's happening right now. So let's check this out. We're going to use the Bosch Tarot today. Feeling the intense cards today. So let's see. Oh, wow. First card out, Lover's Reverse. Let's see what else pops out here. For today, September 25th, 2019. Oh my gosh, these cards are popping out. The Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Wands. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Oh, these cards. Slipping around today. Ace of Cups. We got two aces today. So again, where all things pause and begin again just keeps playing in my mind here. Very interesting. So let's check this out here. These cards all have very specific and special meanings here. So I'm actually going to read them from the book because this deck is very different than the normal tarot, and it has its own very different meanings. What else would you expect from a Hieronymus Bosch deck, though? If you know him as an artist, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, please go look him up. Anyways, we have the Lovers reversed here. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to actually get the little booklet because I love using the booklet for this deck. I don't ever use booklets, but for this deck, absolutely. This is my exception. Because it's very different. When you get the Lovers reversed, there's definitely been a disconnect in terms of a relationship, a choice that is no longer there, it feels to me. But let's see what this says, if I ever find it. There it is, the Lovers. Okay. You are not sufficient when you are alone. Opposites must meet so as to generate something new, purity. So because it is reversed, I am kind of getting a sense that we are feeling quite alone. We aren't feeling like we have that other half right now. Like we have what we need to make the decisions, to have the doors open that we want them. You know, the doors that we want to open, it feels we're having a hard time getting there. We're having a hard time finding the resources, the energy, the strength to really push forward into wherever we're trying to get to, you know, or to make a connection. I'm actually going to pull a clarifier here. We're going to use... We're going to use the Klimt Tarot here, the Gustav Klimt Tarot now. Clarify that Lover's reversed. Let's see what we have to say more about that. Because then right next to it is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is, again, in the midst of change. There's a lot of change that I feel is being happened today. Possibilities for new beginnings. But there are definite holdups here. Definite fears. And definitely insecurity. Insecurity does seem to be getting in the way. And, oh, yep, Death and the Emperor reversed. So we're gonna take those, because that's exactly what this feels like. There is change coming in, an ending, an absolute definite ending here. I love the Death card, just because, I mean, I just love the Death card in this deck specifically. It is specifically one of Gustav Klimt's paintings as well. I have a lot of art decks, which is why I always bring it up. I went to school for art, if you guys didn't know that about me, so... The art of the tarot is very important to me. When you get the Death card here, there's definite changes, I mean, obviously being happened. I feel like I can't English right today. I don't know what's happening. But regardless, there are endings. There's a shift. There's definite endings in certain areas of our life where we're being asked to let something go. Something is dying so something can begin again. And it probably feels very uncomfortable and very out of our control. We feel that, you know, this has kind of been taken out of our hands here and somebody made the decision for us, the universe made the decision for us, and we're not feeling like there's any way for us to really control what's happening right now, because there's change here. But you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands next, which even if you don't look at the meanings in the little booklet of this art, I mean, we're having a shift in fortune. We're having an absolute shift in our circumstances here. New beginnings. Whenever you get the Ace of Wands, there's new information, new paths going forward here. So let's read what these cards have to say. The Wheel. If I ever find it. Okay. Wisdom is attained by not letting oneself get wrapped up in the suffering of the world. Wisdom is found in never ceasing to contemplate it. Time. So... that's a perfect message, I think, honestly, for advice for this day. Because, yes, the wheel does mean change, and change can feel uncomfortable. We don't know where it's taking us right now, especially in this deck. I mean, we have a lot of interesting things going on here. We got this guy getting stabbed in the butt here. He's literally got an arrow coming out of his butt. He's stabbing him, and he's trying to protect himself. He seems to be doing okay. He's got, like, a fruit or something. So there's a lot of, you know, are things good, are things bad? I don't really know right now. We're in the midst of change, and... if we're letting ourselves get wrapped up in all of our fear and all of the suffering of it and the discomfort that is coming into our life, the feeling that, you know, we don't have control, that we aren't able to control what's really happening here and how this is going. It needs us to really allow time to come in. I always see the Wheel of Fortune also as a message, personally, to allow things to change in their own time. There's divine timing here that we can't really work out right now. So yes, maybe things feel confusing. We feel a lack of control, and we're trying really hard to balance things out, Libra season. But there's also a need to confidently step into this energy and not, you know, allow these worries, allow this obsession to contemplate what's happening to get in the way of just allowing things to happen. So let's look at the Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands, okay. Knowledge, locking oneself inside oneself bears no fruit. Is that perfect or what? This deck is perfect for today. As I get hair in my mouth. But there is, again, you guys just need to get out of your head here. For whatever's coming in, whatever the change is coming in, whatever is happening, it kind of is asking you to go more with your gut and go more with your heart, your feelings, and be open to new changes here instead of getting wrapped up in the material of it. And also, when I get the Nine of Pentacles reversed, I always feel, you know, we're too focused on the material. We're too focused on what we want and how to get it. It almost becomes a greed situation when we're not appreciating where we're at and all these wonderful changes that are coming in. Just because we can't control it and we can't really put a name to, or, you know, a grounding energy to this energy, a name to this energy, you know, where it's going and how it's playing out, it doesn't mean that it's not a good thing right now and that we need to obsess over it. Allow the change to happen. I feel like that's a really big overarching message of Libra season that I've been getting as I've been preparing for the readings and kind of getting into the energy of the season, is that we need to just allow all this, you know, we did a lot of work in Virgo season. A lot came up. There was a lot that we were asked to do, and now we're being asked to let go and allow in. So let's see, Nine of Pentacles reversed, then we'll read the Ace of Chalices and see how those play into that. So Nine of Pentacles reversed here, we get the Prudence card. Even he who has more than he needs must not forget to lend a hand. Important, remember. And when that's reversed, we may not feel like we have enough to get where we're going, to help somebody out, to have really the money, the material, the stability, the confidence to push forward where we are being asked to right now. Ace of Chalices. Frailty. The fear of perceiving, of feeling, of loving should not give us cause to defend ourselves. Guys, this is perfect. It's really saying openly, don't have fear today. Don't get defensive in this moment of change. Don't allow it to kind of garble you up, make you all bring up a lot of anxiety, a lot of fears, a lot of, you know, obsession in terms of getting the control back, where we really can't right now because we don't know what's happening. We don't know where this is going. We have to let this play out. So let's finish this up with another Halloween oracle. I don't really want to pull a Doreen Virtue one today. I'm not feeling it. This feels very, even though I know we're in September, it feels very October, this reading. Am I right? So let's check this out. Oof, Graveyard. Unnecessary fear. Wow. This is a very on point reading. Okay, Graveyard. So let's look at this. Unnecessary fear. The stones, they mark the eternal resting place, yet the spirits, they are walking and they are ready for the chase. So let's see. Pull this card and know pull this card and know that you fear unnecessarily. Things are not as they seem and you can overcome your obstacles. The anxieties you have, although real, should be put aside before they haunt you long term. Instead, trust that you know the correct next steps and that you will act upon them. This card always comes up to remind you that whatever you're fearing, whatever holds you back right now, it is completely unnecessary. You don't have to worry about this. Don't spend time worrying about this, okay? Just allow things to happen. Trust. I'm going to ask you guys to have trust and faith today. And even though I didn't pull a Doreen Virtue card, the trust card is the one that comes to my mind's eye. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith today. It's calling for you to allow this new energy in and to not let your hangups, your anxieties, your fears, wherever you're feeling lack of control to get in the way. So those are your messages for today, guys. I hope you enjoy them. Check out my messages over on my Instagram, Deku Tarot. I also have a Twitter where I post stuff too. And if you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in the description box. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Namaste.